Hi, I'm Barb with First Class Yoga. Today we're going to be doing a chair yoga class. Come to the middle of your seat, sitting up nice and tall with your feet flat on the floor, lengthening the crown of the head up to the heavens. Drop that chin just a little bit, keeping the neck nice and long. Resting your hands down onto your thighs, close your eyes. Relax those shoulders down from your ears, relax your jaw and your throat. And start to take your breath through the nose, the inhalation and the exhalation. Nice and slow. And fill that whole belly up, filling up through the sides and even the back of the body with that inhalation. And as you exhale, draw that belly button into the spine, releasing all the air. Again, inhale and exhale. Last time, inhale and exhale. And now inhale, raise both arms up, lengthen through the side body, and exhale back down. Again, inhale, lengthen up. And exhale back down. Inhale, lengthen up, clasp your hands above, press the backs of the hands up, press your bottom down into the chair, press your feet down into the floor, and exhale, release that down. Roll those shoulders back, nice big shoulder rolls. And pause and circle them around to the front. And now, sitting up nice and tall with those fingers pointing to the floor, reach over to the right and press your feet into the floor and sit back up. Reach to the left and sit back up. Continue on, and as you draw yourself up, really feel that engagement in the core, in your abdominals. Be very intentional with the side bends, drawing yourself center. And last set, reach down and center, and reach down and center. And go ahead and bring those hands up to your heart. And now, keeping those elbows tight to your body, open up the arms. Squeeze those shoulder blades behind and bring the hands to the heart. And open, squeeze the shoulder blades and hands to the heart. And open, squeeze, and hands to the heart. Last time. Open, squeeze, hold it here. Keep breathing. Never hold your breath as we hold the pose. From here, rotate the palms up. And now reach those arms long and squeeze the elbows back to the body. And lengthen away and draw it back in. And reach and pull it in. And reach and pull it in. Extend those arms out to the side, palms still up, working on the elbows. Tap onto your shoulders and extend. Tap onto your shoulders and extend. Tap onto your shoulders and extend. Reach those arms all the way to the front and tap onto your shoulders and extend. Tap onto your shoulders and extend. Tap onto your shoulders and extend. And release that back to our cactus arms. And now bring those forearms and those elbows together and draw those elbows back. And bring the arms together and draw the elbows back. Arms squeeze together, draw the elbows back, holding on this next one. Bring it forward, zip those arms together. Now, small movement. Inhale, raise those elbows up, but don't let them come apart. Keep squeezing them nice and tight together. Breathe and release them down. Shake that all out. And let's start marching it out, getting the rest of the body warmed up. Start reaching, lifting from the abdominals. Breathe and move. And bring it back center. And now let's go ahead and just lift that right thigh up. One hand or two hands underneath, working on the knee. We're going to extend the leg out and let it release. Lengthen and release. Inhale and exhale last time. Inhale and exhale and release that down. Onto the other side. Support that, give it some support, and extend and bend. Lengthen and release. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, and release that down. Coming into an abdominal squeeze, lift that knee and hold your hands on the shin. If that's not possible, go ahead and reach back behind the thigh. And now we're just going to point the toe down and flex the foot. And point and flex. And point and flex. And release that down. Lift the opposite knee up. Nice abdominal squeeze. And point and flex. And point and flex. And point and flex. And point and flex. And release that down. That's always a good movement to do before you get out of bed so that when you do, you will feel sturdy on your feet. Let's go ahead and extend the arms out to the side for working our abdominals. We're going to reach over to the right and draw it center. And reach to the left and draw it center. You should feel this in the abdominals as you pull it center. Really think about what you're doing. Reach and center. Reach and center. And reach and center. Reach and center. And release those arms down. We're going to work on our legs again, moving that right leg out to a lateral move and then drawing it back center. So think about the outer thigh and the inner thigh and be intentional as you resist and extend out. And now use the inner thigh and pull it in. And lengthen out. Abs, draw it back center. And inhale and exhale one more. It's inhale and exhale. And on to the other side. That leg extends out and bring it back in. Lengthen away and pull it center. Use those inner thighs. Think about it as you draw it center. And we've got one more. Adding on from here. As the leg goes out, we're going to cross the body and bring it back center. We're going to stay on this side. Reach away and bring it center. And reach away and bring it center. And reach away and bring it center. Last time, it's reach and release. Onto the other side. Lengthen a nice long line from your fingertips all the way down to your toes. Breathing as the body moves. You inhale and extend, and exhale, release. Last time, extend and release. Adding on from here. Inhale again. This time we're going to bring the knee up to the elbow and extend it down. The knee up to the elbow and extend it down. Up to the elbow and extend it down. Last time, up to the elbow and extend it down. And bring that back center. 4 times on the other side. Extend, elbow to the knee. 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 And sit back. And let's go ahead and open those knees into a nice wide V shape. Coming into our triangle, release that right arm down the inner side of the right calf and thigh. Inhale, float that opposite arm up and turn your gaze up to your top thumb. Now as you breathe, it takes a couple of breaths, but after a few breaths, see if you can inch your way down that leg a little bit more. And now press the back of your hand into your calf and the back of your forearm into that inner thigh. Press against your leg, gazing up, feel that nice big stretch through the side. This is our triangle pose. And release that back. And go ahead and place that left arm on the inside of the left leg. Raise that right arm up. Gaze up to it. Take your breaths. And on the exhale breath, we go a little deeper by reaching our fingers down a little bit lower, pressing against the back of the hand against the calf, the back of the forearm against the inner thigh, really feeling that stretch. Opening it up, breathing nice, long, deep breaths. And release that back. Since we have our legs open, let's go ahead and just place that right arm onto our right thigh, coming into threading the needle. Inhale, sweep that left arm up. And now we're going to be twisting. Reach those top fingers under your arm and above your leg, twisting the spine, and release it back up. And thread the needle, and release it back up. And thread the needle, and release it back up. And thread the needle, and release it back up. Go ahead and sit up, and we're going to change sides to the opposite side. Float that extended arm up, and 4 times. Thread the needle, twisting the spine, and bring it back up. And twist the spine, and bring it back up. And twist, and bring it back up. This is our last one. Twist, and bring it back up. And go ahead and release that. Bring those legs back around center. We're going to go ahead and bring our arms into our cactus arms. And we're going to be extending our right leg forward and reaching for our toe. Send that back arm all the way back behind you and bring it back center. And now the opposite, reach for the toes. Send that back hand back and back to our cactus arms. And reach and center. And reach and center. And reach and center, and reach, and center. This is our last set. And reach, and center, and reach, and center. And release that down. And hopefully you haven't just eaten, because those twists may make you feel a little uncomfortable. We usually say not to eat about an hour before doing yoga, so that you don't have those issues in those twists. Let's go ahead and just hold on to the base of your chair and raise both feet up off the floor. Tuck that belly button in nice and tight. Maybe you don't have to hold on. Maybe you can rest those hands on your thighs. Breathing nice, long, deep breaths, and place those feet down again. Again, inhale, lift the feet off the floor. Tummies are nice and engaged. Keep those shoulders back. Sitting up nice and tall. Still breathing. Never holding your breath as I'm holding a position. And release it down. Last time. Inhale. Lift the feet up. Engage those abs. Sitting up tall and relaxed. Strong but relaxed at the same time. Breathe. And go ahead and release that. And go ahead, extend that right leg straight out. This time we're doing a static move where we're just going to put our heel on the floor. The foot is flexed. The leg is straight. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Hinge forward, nice flat back, and then release your hands above your knee. Inhale again, and on the exhale, walk your fingers below your knee. Inhale again. And as you exhale, if you can start inching down, inch down, but keep your back nice and flat Don't round it over to reach down. Keep it nice and flat, that chest nice and proud. Keep pulling those toes up towards you. We're stretching out the hamstring, the back of the leg, the back of the knee, and the back of the calf. The tummy keeps pulling in to get more space. Keep walking your way down on the exhale breath. Breathing nice, long, deep breaths. Maybe you can grab onto the toes. But if you're still up here and your back's straight, that's fine too. And then walk your way back up your leg and sit back up. And extend that left leg out. Flex the foot, toes up. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, tilt forward and rest your hands above your knee. Inhale, and on the exhale, go below your knee. Pull that belly button in. Inhale. And on the exhale, inch down a little bit more. And now you don't have to move on every breath, but after a couple of breaths, you may feel like you have a little more space. And then on that exhale breath, walk your way down the front leg, breathing nice, long, deep breaths. And walk that back up. And go ahead and release that. And let's go ahead and open our knees out nice and wide into that nice wide V, coming into our warrior. So go ahead and extend that right leg straight out. Extend the arms out to the side. And now turn and look over the bent knee side. So look over that left knee. Reach those fingers nice and long, sitting up nice and tall. Turn the palms up, and now the front hand's going to go up and the back hand goes down the straight leg side. Stack those shoulders on top of each other and then reach up to the sky, reach down to the earth. Really feel the side body open, lengthen, and exhale, release that back down. And go ahead and fold that front arm again, place it on the knee, and the back hand floats up. Slowly turn your head up toward that thumb. Reach the fingers up to the ceiling, rotate, and extend that arm overhead. So you're looking at the underside of your elbow. Now reach those fingers away from you and press that straight leg, that straight foot down into the ground. Big stretch, and release that back. And go ahead and bend that right knee and extend that left leg out. Extending the arms out to the side. Turn and look over the right hand. Arms are reaching as far as they can go. Turn the palms up, and front hand comes up, the back hand drops down. Reach the fingers apart. Lift the rib cage off the hips. And exhale, release it back. Fold that front arm, put it on the front thigh, and the back hand goes up. Reach up to the sky, rotate that hand towards your knee, and come all the way over. Reach those fingers away from you and press that straight leg down into the floor. Breathing nice, long, deep breaths. And release that back. And go ahead and bring that back center. Go ahead and shake that out. Stomp your feet. Move your shoulders. And go ahead and sit back into our chairs. Working on our neck. We're going to keep our head relatively square here, and we're just going to draw our ears over our shoulder. Unfortunately, it's going to show a little double chin, and we're going to release. Ears go over the shoulder, working into the back of the neck and the upper shoulders, and release. And ears over the shoulders. Breathe, hold it here, keep breathing, never hold the breath, and release that down. And go ahead and drop that right ear over to your shoulder. We're going to do semicircles. And draw your chin to your chest, and now let that left ear go to the shoulder. Rotate the head. And again, chin to the chest and the right ear to the shoulder. And chin to the chest and left ear to the shoulder. And chin to the chest and back to the right, and bring your head back center. And look over that right shoulder, looking back behind you. Turn the neck as much as you can and bring it back center. And over to the left, looking back behind you. Breathe and release that down. And now, very slowly, lift that chin up, drop the crown of the head back, open up through the throat, and bring that back center. One more time. Drop the crown of the head back, lift the chin up, and bring that back center.
We're about 25 after.
Okay, thanks. And let's go ahead and open our knees nice and wide. And we're just going to drop that right shoulder over to that left knee. And we're just going to stay here breathing. Now draw that tummy in. Allow your chest to fall a little bit closer. So it takes 3 or 4 breaths before that's going to happen. Keep both hips pressing down into the chair, allowing the chest to fall a little closer toward your leg. Start to feel the stretch in this outer right hip. And press the feet into the floor and push yourself back up. And now drop that left shoulder over to the opposite thigh, opposite knee. Pull that tummy in and just breathe. Keep it relaxed. You might not notice anything initially. We use the exhale breath to go a little deeper into poses. Again, keep both hips down and start to feel the stretch in this outer left hip. And press the feet down and bring yourself back center. And go ahead and zip those feet together, zip those knees together. Again, intentionally thinking about the abductors on the outer thighs and the adductors on the inner thighs. Let those knees open and use the inner thighs to pull it together. Resist as they open and draw them together. Resist and pull center and open and close. And shake everything out. Pound those feet a little quickly. And go ahead and sit all the way back into your chair. Resting your hands flat onto your thighs, feeling nice and grounded. Or if you feel like you need a little more energy today, flip those hands over so that the palms are up. Breathing, closing the eyes, sitting up nice and tall. That chin is lowered to keep the spine nice and straight all the way from the neck all the way down to the tailbone. And so for today's meditation, we're going to think about our favorite color. And we're going to be in a bubble of our favorite color. Surround yourself with your favorite color. All the way around, under your feet, over your head, around your shoulders. And now as you inhale, bring a little bit of that color in through your nostril, down the throat. And as you exhale, release that darker color, the toxins, out of the body. And inhale and bring more color in through the nose, down the neck and into the shoulders and down the arms. And as you exhale, release any tension, release any pain. And inhale, bring more of that favorite color into you, down into the chest and the belly, down the spine. And exhale, squeeze that belly into your spine and let it all go. Inhale and bring a little more color into the body, down the spine, all the way to the sit bones and the hips And exhale, release the negative color out of the body. Inhale and bring a little more color into the body, down the spine, down into the hips, all the way down into the legs, around the knees, down to the ankles, the feet, and the toes. And as you exhale, let the toxins release. Go ahead and take a couple more breaths, filling any space in the lower part of the body with your favorite color. And now to finish that favorite color on the outside of you, inhale and bring that color up into your mind, up into your head, around the brain, and let any negative thoughts just release. Inhale the color back up into the head and the brain and around the face, and exhale, release. Taking a few more breaths, finish the color from the outside and bring all of that favorite color on the inside. Allow that favorite color to be peaceful, to bring you serenity, to bring you calmness. Letting go of anything that's negative, anything that's stale, anything that you've been worrying about. Relax the tongue from the roof of the mouth, the back of the throat. Allow the shoulders to relax down from the ears. Notice where your energy is. Notice how the body feels right now, today, in the present moment. And go ahead and slowly open the eyes, bringing your hands together right at the heart center. Go ahead and touch the tops of your fingers and the base of the palm, leaving a little space. Bring those thumbs right into your heart center and bow your head. At the end of every yoga class, we say the Sanskrit word namaste, which means may the light in my heart center shine upon the light in your heart center. And together, we're all one in this universe. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you.
Yeah.